Good morning, Danielle. Just looking at my dry scanners today. You know, LCD popped up a little bit, but it's 5%, so nothing big, no news on it. They have a IPO opening up today that is MTech. So I saw in the comment section that someone thought that Street Smart Edge was charging them $6 per trade. And I went over this in a earlier video or a video last year, I believe, with the wash sale rules and how they affect your cost basis on a specific ticker. And I'm gonna show you the perfect example today about the wash sale rules. So let me bring up my browser. So on INDO here, INDO, my first buy and sell on it was on the 28th, right? And I took a loss on that trade on this buy on the 28th. I bought a little bit, got up to 75 shares, but it just would not break out on INDO. And so I sold it. Then I got back in when it looked like it was going to retest the highs at 650. So got back in at the 650, 650, 654, and it would not break out again. So I sold there. So that was two losing trades. Now, of course, the risk was managed. It wasn't like I lost my arm and leg, but those losing trades accumulated. Now, yesterday I bought at the price of 511, right? 511, 511, bought some more 509, right around that 510 area on INDO. So what the wash sale rule does is when you take a losing trade on a specific ticker, it's only specific. So if it's not like a overall perspective, it's per ticker. So when you take those losing trades, it accumulates your wash sale fees, I guess you can call them. The only way to beat those fees is to make enough on that ticker to overshadow your overall loss. So let me show you what my cost basis jumped up to because of these two losses right here. These two initial losses on INDO. Let's go over here to Street Smart Edge here. So my cost basis on Street Smart Edge jumped from 511. I got about 50 shares around that 511. Look at my cost per share though. 614, right? Because of wash sale rules. And that's not a penalty on the per trade basis. That's just wash sale rules. With TOS, TD Ameritrade, it does not calculate in wash sale rules. So at the end of the year, when you get ready to do your taxes, you have to go and get you a tax professional or whatever to calculate on a per transaction basis. So let's say if you took 300 entries on a specific ticker, 400 entries, however many times you traded a specific ticker throughout the year, you have to calculate every single entry and exit throughout the whole year for that ticker. And then you get a general cost basis. You get a, oh, you do? Wait a minute. One life, one life. It does do that, one life? Okay, cool. Well, I guess TD Ameritrade does do the wash sale rule. Anyway, that wash sale rule, you have to be careful with it on these tickers because it will definitely jump up your price. One life, do you get a what was I about to ask you, one life? Oh my gosh. It slipped my mind. Oh well. But yeah, today I was looking at the scanners. I was like, oh man, I can't believe that thing knocked me up that much, man. I am completely completely away from my initial price, but it's whatever. I'm gonna stop out of this thing if it breaks down this range that's been holding up, this 450 level. Four, I'll probably get out around 445 and just cut the loss, whatever. But it's one of those things, man. You got to be careful with the watch sale rules, because I know someone I saw in the chat said they were charging them $6 per trade. Nope, that's watch sale. Why am I not seeing my chat update? Give me 1 second. Let me close this chat and reopen it. I know somebody's talking. Yep. Okay, there you are. But yeah. But I'm gonna see what it wants to do at the open. If it just starts dumping off, then I just take the loss, man. And we also have an IPO today. That is MTech. IPO. Maybe so, yeah. OTC stocks. Yeah, I've never dabbled in the OTC stocks. The sub, those sub zeros. I don't have the stomach for that kind of movement. Cause the ranges that are available down there like way less than a cent. So okay, February 2022. No, we got. Are we still in January? Okay, yeah, we're in January. Where is that? I know I saw MTech up here. Take it off. It was MTEK that was up here at first. Oh well. Guess no IPOs for the day. So it might just be a dry day. If it is a dry day, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna sit here all day. I will come back in the afternoon and see if anything has moved well. KSCP making its way down as well. You're still in SWN right now, but it wouldn't be something I would suggest for you. I got in 2 years ago and am selling shares for 5 times profit. Yeah, nah, man, nah. That's not gonna work. KSCP did dip. It gave a little bit of a run up, but did dipping down to this 15. Is this? Yeah, that was the top that I had called yesterday for it to get down to. It just never got down there, but now it's down there. But that is a lower low at that level of the 1532 now. So we'll see what it does on intraday. I'm really not worried about the pre-market, aftermarket area. I want to see what it does intraday. Will it make a new downtrend going into this day? Let's see. Lawrence says, LOL, maybe last week when it was under 4 would have been good for you. Nah, man. I don't like buying under 5. Like, the only reason I'm in INDO is because it was so close to 5 anyway, right? Usually I'm trading above 5, so I am definitely looking to get out of INDO. But I want to see this since it hasn't completely broken this bottom. I've actually traded these and gotten out early on them, and they've actually reversed after I get out. So they'll go right back above it. So I'm giving it some time and some intraday action to see if it wants to hold up this 450. Yeah, SWN usually sits between 5 and 6. And that's another thing with you watching it and knowing where it sits, you kind of know the range of it. If I just go and look at it, I haven't been looking at it, I may or may not know that. Yeah, we'll see if INDO wants to hold that level. It needs to retake this uptrend. I want to just follow that uptrend today. And I'll be looking if there's any opportunity out here. I'll be looking. LCID did pop back up above the 200 moving average over here, and it's up like 4%, which isn't a lot after this little downfall. So I think it's got some more room down on it. This banana bread is making you hungry. It needs to hurry. Man, you be chefing it up, man. Chefing it up. I just ate an orange for breakfast. That's it. Um, let's see. 5 minutes to the bell. Nothing very eye popping on the scanners. We see that the ones that have been moving up are still moving up in the higher float range, but nothing for low floats and nothing for medium floats. So I believe it was Orlando that was looking at Apple the other day to trade. He said he sold at that 160, 167 or something, 161 or something like that. But boy, that thing definitely continued to push up on the yearly chart. Kind of close to that top up there at the 180 level. Don't know if it's going to break or what, but it looks like, if the SPY continues doing what it's been doing, it's going to be pretty nice. Good morning, SB. Good morning to everybody. So I'm going to watch KSCP dump off today out of the open. It's got the most volume of all these stocks that I was watching. Down 25%. BTCS making its little way up there very slowly. I don't even know why I still got these on here. Be removing INDO. We can't get back over that 5 in the next couple of days or so. DWAC still moving up as well. Very small percentage change, not even 1% up. KSS still floating up there as well. Don't really like that one. And then Pfizer came on down to 52. Okay. All right, so let's see how the day plays. One minute to the bell. The SPY is just floating around the 450 level. See how these things open up. 10 seconds left. Okay. We should see some continuation down on this one off this level. All right, there's this slipping down through that level. About to break the 1550s. The SPY coming on down off the 450 just a little bit, maybe like 20 cents, not much. Back up to the 450 there. Oh, LCID still the most volume on the day, or I mean behind KSCP, of course. Let's go look at the SPY real quick. SPY right up there at that 440 level. Will it get that push down through the 449? Like my INDO trade is coming back green. I don't know how short lived that will be. As long as it holds up this bottom here of the 460 on this hour chart, I'll be okay. But if it starts to rush back down there real fast, I'm going to be out real fast. Giving it this first couple of minutes out of the open, looking for some volume to come in there and see if it can push up through these levels of this 480 level and start to reclaim that $5. But we will see. KSCP. Not looking great. Let's see. Y'all were talking about NIO, shorting it or shorting it at some level. Let me go look at NIO. Definitely taking a little punch down there. Some insane downwards movement. If INDO can crack back over the 5, I'll be looking to add to that position. But if it go ahead and breaks down the 450 on today, it's over. INO just absolutely dumping out of the gates. I'm gonna go ahead and place my 450 stop here. Okay, so that stop is there. So I won't have to be watching it and everything. Just let it play above that level if it can. BFRI, Lori called out. Getting a little punch down there. Whoa, wrong thing. BFRI, let's look at this overall charting for BFRI. So see it on the yearly chart, monthly charts, got a little bit of work to do. Giving a little breakout here on this little weekly chart. BFR definitely took a nice little stroll down. Yeah. Four-hour chart. Jump from the 341, so about a 50-cent move there. Getting on up there today. So where will resistance be on this? Looks like it's got a little bit of resistance at the 462. And I'm looking on the daily chart over here on TOS. This area right through here, 468-ish, right there. We'll see the action up there at 468. And then the next one probably have to be up here at this 662. But 460 is where I'm thinking that the first resistance will be, or 470, somewhere in there. 460, 470. See, the high over here was 435. 435. Oh, it looks like INDO wants to get back over $5. Nice. I almost sold out of that position. We'll see if it can hold there, though. Oh, it's back over 5. Never mind. Making its way. Yeah. Let's go, INDO. Just hold the 450 for me. 511 was my initial entry yesterday before the watch sales. All right, KSCP still kind of stagnant. Any other call outs? SB says CREX. Okay, this is CREX. Let me see. CREX. Okay, let's look through this one. On the bigger time frame on CREX, we see the yearly chart. Okay, it's got a little top there. Looks like the previous high of last year was the 331. On the monthly chart, it's gonna have a lot of work to do. It has definitely got pushed down quite a bit. Daily chart gapped up there, but it looks like it has a history of giving back profits, so be careful on CREX. And what was the other one? BFRI. CREX has a high up there of the 190. And then let's see on this hour chart. Yeah. So pre-market high was 182. It did break the pre-market high. And we'll see if that becomes support or resistance up here at that 182. Can it just slip through it, or is there going to be a major level of resistance there? And then BFRI, pretty much the same deal. It's definitely over its pre-market high. Will it come back down and test this 362 as a support? 362. KSCB going flat down here on that 15 level, but it is a lower low. I'm expecting it to continue down today after all that running up the other day. SPY getting a nice little pullback off the 450s. Cricks. Cricks. Finding a little bit of resistance at that 180, pulling back off of it there again. Try to get up there. Pulling on back. Okay, BFRI. Man, you miss a 10% gain on Cricks. Let's see, Cricks. BFRI. Cricks on the hour chart looking like it wants to get down there, but it's just not bouncing down through this 165 is what it's trying to hold up. But with this small range, I think it's going to end up going down here. $165, little drop down. BFR, same deal. Losing itself, may come back in and check in with this 397. Or wait, is that 363, my bad. 363. My endo continues to go green for me. Nice. Hopefully it doesn't crash out. It did maintain this downtrend. It escaped the first downtrend. So looking to probably use that 475 as the next out. But I'm gonna see if it can continue to push out of this overall downtrend as well here, which it looks like it's testing right now. 518. Can we go ahead and get up and out of there? Do they want it? Only down 50 bucks on this position, but if it can get a push, that'll be great. There it is, 520. Can we get the 525 up there? Looking a little heavy. Can we escape it? 518s. I want to see a higher low than this 450, and then I start moving my stop up with the stock. Up there to almost a double top. Probably gonna give us some red here. Kind of slowing down. Do they want it above the 520? Does not look like it. So it could not defeat that overall trend there just yet. Maybe it'll consolidate up there or something. KSCP giving a little bit of a come up. SPY dipping back off the 4 or trying to get back up to the 450. PPSI, BFRI. Cracks going on down. Our chart has transitioned it all the way out. So done watching that one. BFRI almost off. Not seeing anything else. Not seeing anything else really moving nicely on the scanners or anything. INDO giving a nice little pullback, but it's a pullback right on the 5. So I want to see how this hour chart closes up. If it doesn't give up all of its profits, it may be looking good to add into this one for a break of this overall trend. 513. KSCP becoming a bull trap. Look at these candles, how they just fell off. 900,000, 900,000, then all the way to 300,000 and going down. So far, INDO has held green for the day, so I'm gonna let it play. Whatever happened to Lucid? I was watching that one earlier too. Lucid, did it dump off? Yep. Wow. Came all the way up here and just gave it all back. Looking over here, I see UPS is up 30%. I see Exxon is up 3%. These are the two high float movers that are up quite a bit. UPS is always about that life. They're pretty good. They're a pretty good investment. I mean, not right now, but they always have been a pretty good investment. So it looks like we're holding over that 517-ish area. If it could just consolidate above the 5, that's all I was looking for. Consolidate above that 5. And if you come down here and crash this level of the 461, I'm out. Gotta be out. So 461. Big fire at fertilizer plant in North Carolina near Wake Forest. Um, hmm. At least it broke pre-market high, I guess. But I don't want to give back too much profit. All right, KSCP coming on up there. Get that bull trap going. We want to see a big breakdown of this $15. Because once it fails and goes red, all the attention will go to INDO, which is the last thing that's green. Daniel B was talking about CHPT. CHPT. Okay, this thing's back to 5. Come on, hold over that 5. That's all I need to see from you today. Stop is right there under that level. It's tested this level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in the past couple of days, and I want to see it get over this 525 and start pushing its way up. If it can't, that's gonna be a big break if it breaks down. But if it can grind its way up, that would be perfect. Let me also look at my other watch over here and see what's going on over here. BTCS red, ISIG red, Rally, No big motion. SRRA, not looking too healthy. TSRI, not looking perfect either. It's in an uptrend though, but just never gets a lot of volume, never gets a lot of action behind it. DWAC making its way down as well. So yeah, I think I'm doing the right thing. Just sitting on my hands this morning. Because, I mean, I just don't see a reason here. Maybe it'll retest this high break of the 520 or something, but, you know, I'm just going to be looking for a new place to place my stop, really. But I do like this first hour initial candle and how it's looking, especially if it can get up through those 525s. KSCP, a nice little bull trap right above the 15 again. About to take them home. It's tried to go up and really didn't have big range on these candles like this one. This one is from the 18 down to the 15. That's a whole $2 on one candle. These little candles are moving 1570 up to the 1610, just grinding around. So could definitely be a nice short setup. Pre-market high is all the way up here at the 21. So four full dollars back to being into a full uptrend. So where would you be adding in if you were a short? Let's see. So we got this nice downtrend. We know there's the high up here of 20, which it probably won't reach back to. And now we're forming what looks like a micro downtrend inside of the overall downtrend. We'll see if that's accurate. See how far this thing wants to come up first. New candle opening. Hasn't had a red in a while. See if we can get a nice little dive down. Mm. Y'all are also looking at KSS. KSS. KSS getting tore out the frame. About to see a big fail here. If it does touch this top, it's going to be a double top. Looking like it's not able to even break a micro trend there. Off this extension, VWAP is down here at the 1646. ASS just not looking too good. Making big moves down as well from the 60. That was about $1 move. Gave a little retest up here to the 59.50. Came on down some more. All right, INDO breaking down the $5, which is what I did not want to see today. Let's see if it can overtake this whole hour candle. If so, I'll just get out. KSCP losing volume above the VWAP. Where is that volume? Nobody, no buyers, so it's probably gonna get pushed down under it. There's the 1680s coming on down there. Looking for a big dump down here to this 1562 level. Little bounce right on top of VWAP, but I don't think it's going to be able to stop it. There it is. Almost got down there to the support line. Should see a breakthrough this. Should get a lot more downwards motion. It's under VWAP and getting a lot of volume now, so that means sellers are about to get active. Yep, there it is, the touch. Can it go ahead and it broke? There it is. Nice. Okay. So we see the breakdown on a previous mover. This one also, oh, the SPY is also taking a little dive as well. Forgot to look at that. So it took a little dive, but it's getting back up there a little bit. So maybe some things will be able to hold up. But this dove way after the SPY though. That KSCP, the SPY dove at what's this time? Time 10:05. KSP dove at 10:10. So a 5-minute reaction time to the SPY diving. And now everything is red except INDO. So I'm going to see if INDO can pick back up and reclaim that 5. Where is the intraday bottom? We see a little bit of pressure right here at the 480s. If this is a new bottom, that would be great. I'd move my stop up to this 480 point. But we're gonna have to see a retest of that level before I can do that. KSCP down 27%. PRVB up again and halted. let me see. Came back up here to the highs. The previous high was a 6 or the 565. Draw that as resistance there. And then it got right back up here to the previous high, but did not break through it right at that moment. So 555. Getting a little bit of rejection up here. Not big rejection. We don't see any candles opening up to the downside just yet. Well, now this one's looking like it wants to open up. I see IMUX getting on up there as well. IMUX. This one's got a nice little uptrend. Had a nice pop. No news on today though. They published positive results of a single multiple ascending dose of something. Whatever. But they're up 13% on the day. I think KSCP might be done for a while. So I'm going to keep it on my watch. Make sure it's back here on the watch somewhere. But get it off because it's done for today. I don't even want to look at it. Okay, the 480 is coming back and getting challenged already on the next candle. The spot looks like it wants to break 450 so bad. It's ridiculous. Let's see. PRVB was one that was called out. PRVB. So it did get up into that range between the high of yesterday and the high of today. Got up and that was about a 10-cent gain in that little gap. KSS and what was the other one we were watching? KSS turned around a little bit, but I think it's still got room to go down. It's probably going to test up here to VWAP with this 59.25 level and get on down. It already got to the 59.21 and failed off of that. So looking for more downwards motion on that one. PRVB pushing out of this range here. Looks like the volume has absolutely fallen off. Trying to get back into that range. Instant rejection at that level of the 555. Any other call outs that we haven't looked at today that anybody's watching, we can look at them. Right now, I'm sitting on my hands. Sitting on my hands. Oh, yeah, I remember somebody called that NIO. Oh. Oh, yeah, make sure you guys remember to hit that like button if you enjoy the content. We'll be here in the mornings doing a little analysis of the market, maybe take some trades. And some days like this where it's really slow, you just sit on your hands. Cricks. What else? KSS. Okay, yeah, I think that's all of them that we were watching. Cracks just sitting under this 170. This hour chart will, this hour candle will close in 8 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that. $482. SPY looking like it wants to get back over this high of the previous candle of the 449.88. May get a nice push through, but it is facing some resistance right here at this 90 MA. But on the hour chart, it's above that 90 MA, so it should be able to break this 449.88 right here real quick. Let's watch the tape. 449.88. We're 30 cents away from it. Can we see those 60s feed in? 51, 57. There's the 50s. There's the 50s, 60s. Can we see that 75 break? There's 60s, 73, 74. Trying to get that nice break here of the 75. Okay, opening up a new candle. It needs to break this top, at least get a wick up there in the first 5 minutes. There it is. There it is. Okay. At least get a wick up there. And it's going to get this continuation. The next point is the 450.17. 450.17 needs to break through that. Okay, finding some resistance, needs to stay above the 449.58 here. Correct, still floating around. We got 5 minutes to the close of this hour candle. PRVB positioning itself to go down. Corrects. Right at that 170 level. Has a lot of work to do to get back over this 190. 20 cents it needs to push up. I don't think it can do it. Back to the SPY. Wow, SPY gave all of that back. All right, so guess it's going to be a little bit more downwards movement in the SPY. KSS popped back up as well from the 58.60 up to the 59.46. Low volume, higher float, higher market cap. All right, so if this can get tested, this 480 can get tested, I'll move my stop up here, which will make it basically a $65 loss on this trade if I have to take a loss. But as of right now, it's like a $70 loss down here at this other level at the 459. So I'll see what it wants to do throughout the day. I mean, it's one of the few ones that's green on the day, and it's up 7% since the open. So I want to see if it can hold its gains. 15 minutes looks okay. Just needs to start pushing back up here above the 5. Very low volume under here, under the VWAP, or really on the day. If it was low volume like this after we had big high volume on the day, maybe we'll see a push through VWAP because people are holding. But at this point, it's just one of those wait and see type of things. Well, there is no rush. That's why my stop loss is so far away from the entry. So it's at 498. My stop loss is down here at the 459. So it's got 40 cents to run down on me. And then I stop out. But at this point it looks good. It just needs to break. PRVB. We have about 30 seconds. Yeah, One Life. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. It pops up all the time, so I shouldn't be in too much danger. PRVB just right under this level. I think the shorts are gonna be entering real nice at this level though. I don't know if it's gonna be able to push up any. INDO breaking over that 5 right there. Very quick touch on 5. Cracks getting more more and more volume under the VWAP. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be selling off a bit. Has a bottom here of this 162. Opened up the new hour charts and looking like it wants to take a dive. PPSI was one that I was watching earlier in the weeks. I saw it forming this little uptrend here. And I was just wondering about PPSI. Doesn't really have any news on it, but I was just watching it. But it's red on the day though. So let it do its thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not a full-time trader. I got 3 other jobs. No, I'm kidding. But I do a lot of contract work. So it's not like I'm hurting if I lose 50, 60 bucks on this trade. But what I do like to do is practice risk management in all my trades cuz I mean you have to, you know, I'm willing to risk 70 bucks here. On this hour chart, it is at 5 right at the top of this candle, but just not getting any volume. Well, the the only reason that I got into this stock is because of the news, the stock news. The oil company was digging water wells. Digging. They had like 12 to dig. And in one of their water wells, they found oil. So I was like, it's at $5 right now. The price of oil though. And I was just thinking real heavy and real hard about that. And like One Life said yesterday, it's like the hillbill what do you call it? Beverly Hillbillies. You know, they found oil in their property and bam, you know, it just went up. So I was like, $5 right now. If this stock was to go to zero, I would be risking 250 bucks. So 250 bucks, you know, and then the float on this thing is 1.53 million. Like, risk reward. I only have 50 shares. I got in small yesterday and I said I wanted to add above 5. I wanted to hold above 5 though. It's not holding above 5. It's at 4.99 right now. So I want to add and get some more. Above 5, I mean. You got to cover your short. It's looking like a potential bust. Is that on KSS? I'm thinking it is because, yeah, KSS has definitely rebounded hard from that 55, 59, 58, 50, all the way back up to 59.78. PRVB again failing that level and looking like it wants to come on down now. Crex right down to that level 162. I'm thinking it can break that 162. Of course, cheaper stocks like this, their levels kind of break kind of easy anyway. KSS came down here, hit the 58.61, gave just a little peek through and then bounced back up on you. NIO was another one that took a nice little dip down and rebounded. Found this little double bottom here at the 23.50. Bounced all the way back up to the 24.50, so a dollar move. UPS is going crazy. I told y'all it was going crazy. I called it out earlier. It's like UPS is always a good investment. Gapped up from the 205 up to the 217 and now is up to the 228. Okay, so let's jump over here to the scanners. I see. What happened to UPS? Oh, it just doesn't have a bunch of volume. That's why it's not on this scanner. Okay. But it's definitely One Life, One Chance says short UPS. Yeah, it is quite extended. It's definitely not in a buy area. Probably gonna pull back later on in the day. We got Microsoft going back to 300. Let's see. Coming on back down to 300. We got PC. Now Microsoft, if you're gonna short something, Microsoft may give potential on the 300 breakdown, another 300 breakdown. But that's just observation. Just observation. Exxon Mobil is also up today from the 76 up to the 79. AMD, Nokia, Ford, and yeah, those are the only ones that really look good. These aren't getting any volume. They only got 1 million shares of volume. So yeah, I might just let everything live today. I don't see anything that I really like. No news popped off. So yeah. Don't forget, we do have a frameworkfortune.com. We have a Discord you can get into. We do all kinds of communication with you guys. Doesn't matter if you want a voice chat or whatever. Just make sure you set it up before time. Ask us or whatever, so we'll schedule some time. I know Ben is in there a lot of times talking to people about cryptos and NFTs and all that. But yeah, I would definitely have to. I gotta schedule it because I got meetings all the time. But yeah, I would have to schedule something to hang out with you guys if you want to do that. And what else? Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm going to be here. I'll probably give the stream like 20 more minutes. If I don't see anything, I'm probably gonna just chill out, cut it off, and get ready to go make some money elsewhere. But I will continue holding INDO and update you guys. If it stops me out at that 450 level, oh well. I'll just be stopped out But as of now, it doesn't look like it's taking out this whole bar yet. Not yet. On the 4-hour chart, it has pulled back quite a bit. Just needs to get back over the 494 and hold. 494 area. Lightning Rick says UPS dividend increased, beat earnings estimate reported pre-market today. Nice. Well, it may not be a good short. Well, I don't know. It could be if you're looking for a day trade, not long term. Like if you're just shorting it for today, sure. But you may still get your account blown. Because you definitely will have to see some kind of weakness at one of these levels. The high on today was a 230, 230. How's FedEx doing? What is FedEx? What is FedEx ticker? FedEx, okay, FDX. FDX also took a nice little move up. I don't know if it had news or anything. Let me see. FDX. FDX suspends 2 domestic express freight services amid staff shortages. Let me get that news up here. Where'd it go? Oh. Suspends 2 domestic express freight services with the shortages. MW UPS stock rockets towards a record. Okay, that's UPS. FedEx suspends, blah, 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 soaring. Okay, so, even FedEx news is UPS. It's like, yeah, we're FedEx, but, they're probably trying to get a sympathy play from people by posting the keyword UPS in their news. Cricks breaking down that 162 level. NIO. Boy, KSS. If you were shorting that, you got blew out. UPS looking like it wants to go back and test those 230s. I don't think it's going to be able to take off like a low float intraday, but I think it's going to be a grinder up. It's probably going to form a channel, break out of that channel, form another channel, break out of that channel. Powell looks nice. Revenue news, but not much movement. POWW. Yeah, Lauren's been holding that since like she was born. Like she's like, yeah, I've been holding that thing forever. She's probably gonna hold it forever for real. Does Powell pay out a dividend or what? It was up to $10 at one point. Pulled back into a dip, went back up to $7, pulled back into the $4 level. So I don't know. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna give it about, yeah, we got about 15 minutes. I don't like just sitting looking at the market, especially when I know I'm not gonna trade. I don't see anything. It's like, man, I'm quick to give up. I want to see something that's gonna get moving. And most of these larger cap stocks, you would have had to been in, before time, or I mean, you could have bought the falling knife on KSS, but I mean, that's big risk right there, and it's just now getting 800,000 shares. So how would you calculate that it was gonna bounce like that? One Life couldn't. He got blew out of his position, you know, and now it's back up to 60 from the 58.50. IMMX has a pullback. IMMX. Man, this stock, man, is watching it. It just isn't what I'm looking for. It can't break over 5. It just broke all the way back down. The whole reason it bounced off this 359 here, which was the starting point of the rip. I don't want to see it return all the way. Let's see how many days this is. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 days to be this close back to where you started. It just I'm okay. I'm okay. I want to see you moving off of your initial point. Daniel B says FDX can only go up maybe if it's a sympathy play on UPS, maybe. But what if it doesn't? What if it reverses? What if it starts losing out to UPS, which it looks like it's trying to do? Has a bottom here of the 251. Wondering, can it go ahead and break that 250 down? PRVB trying to get back up to that initial level that was giving it problems the first time. Oh yeah, 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 I got you. One Life, yeah, mass delivery world, yeah. Yeah, Dane B, that's what One Life was just saying. Well, it was like KSS's job to blow shorts out today, but it's done this little bounce, like a little bounce over several days. It doesn't have like a continuation down. It always bounce back strong on KSS. So I'd be scared to short that one. I did it back here, 58, all the way back up to 60. Has a pattern of doing that. Definitely not one you want to short and walk away from. Okay. So again, nothing new popping up on the scanners, just Exxon Mobil 5%, which is not impressive. AMD. Now these scanners that I have are looking for volume, but after volume they're looking for percentage, and after percentage they're looking for different indicators. Let's see, more of a value, safe money play in my opinion to go in a portfolio, but I'm sure Ben would disagree. I doubt it. For a portfolio play, that's I mean that's pretty secure. Like when have we not heavily relied on the delivery services after they came out? Enrun, let's see, Enrun. What is that ticker on Enrun? Is that IN or EN? Enrun. I don't know if that's, let me go and look it up real quick. Oh, you're joking. Oh, my bad. Hey, INDO back up to 5. Needs to go ahead and break over that 5, man. Did form a higher low than the 480s. So that's good. The hour is down here at the 488. Can we start holding over that 5 is the question. He'll buy some micro cap shipping company. Probably. I mean, if you're gonna go that option with FedEx or UPS, you could buy an option. You could just get an option for a little bit cheaper, with a little bit more volatility. Just buy one contract, a call, and just be okay with that. And then hedge that call against some kind of put, just in case you get a little dip. All right, well, that's all of my trades for today. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to shut it down. I'm not gonna add to this INDO position. I want to see the action throughout the day. If it breaks down, okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna let my stop loss do what it does. My risk on this one is about 65, 70 bucks. But we'll see. Maybe I'll still be holding it by tomorrow. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just sell it. But anyway, that is it for me today. I'm tired of looking at this market go sideways and just be very unpredictable. Let's look at the SPY one more time before I jump off though. The SPY popped back up to 440. So try to go down 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Will it be able to pop out of there? Probably. I'm pretty sure I'm going to come back to the market. It's going to be at 455. You know, the SPY has just been so strong coming back off that little fall down. But anyway, yeah, make sure you hit the like button, and I'll be back tomorrow morning with some more trading. And if you're gonna continue trading, be careful. Um, Try to look for the obvious stock, but in this today, the obvious stock is kind of hidden. Appreciate you guys for dropping all of your knowledge. Lori, Lauren, One Life DB, Donnell, GD, SB, um, Stock Muncher, Lightning Rick. Uh, okay, I think that's everybody. Try to scroll all the way to the top, but all right. But anyway, you guys have a great one. Great day. Try not to do anything that I wouldn't do. Oh man. Boom. Yeah, there we go. All right. And as always, I will see you in. Oh, make sure Discord on the Framework Portion website. You can go check it out. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.